Let's do question 182. A straight line goes through P and Q. If P, Q, and W are collinear, then what is the value of T? Right, so collinear points are points on a straight line. These are the points on a straight line. Let's say now we have our 3 points. Let's say this is P, which is P, and then the coordinates there is 2, 9, and then we have Q, which is having these coordinates, and then we have W with these coordinates. Okay, so we know that the gradients here, the gradients gradient of WP will be equal to the gradient of PQ is also equal to the gradient of WQ. Okay, so these gradients are what? Are equal if these 3 points are what? Are collinear. Okay, let's start with maybe which one? These two. Let's start with these two. We see that we're going to get the same answer. So we're saying the gradient of PQ is equal to the gradient of WQ. Which one comes first? Let me just say QW. Right, and then we managed to find the gradient of PQ in the previous question. Remember, on question 1A1, we said the gradient of PQ is 2. So it means here is going to be 2 is equal to, and then what if the gradient of Q? This and this. Okay, so change in Y here is going to be, let me start with T. I'll say T minus 17. T minus 17, that is the change in Y, over the change in X, negative 6 minus 6. So it's negative 6 minus 6. So it's going to be 2 is equal to T minus 17 over negative 12. And then we multiply both sides by negative 12, or you just cross multiply. We're going to get what? Let's do this. 2 times negative 12 is negative 24. Right, and then T minus 17 times 1 is T minus 17. Right, and then we can transpose the 17, then become negative 24 plus 17 is equal to T. And then what you get? Negative 24 minus 17, that is 7, negative 7. So negative 7. So it means T is equal to negative 7. Right, we can also use these two. Okay, we can use these two and say gradient of PW is equal to the gradient of PQ. We have the gradient of PQ. And PW, we can say 9 minus T. That's change in Y. 9 minus T. That's change in Y. 9 minus T over 2 minus 2 minus negative 6. 2 minus negative 6. Please take note that we can have these things arranged differently. You can be saying maybe T minus 9 over negative 6 minus 2. Still the same thing. And then we get this gradient of PQ is what? 2. So again, before we cross multiply, so 9 minus T over 2 plus 6 is 8 is equal to 2. And then cross multiply here. 8 times 2, that is 16. And then is equal to 9 minus T times 1, which is 9 minus T. Right, and then what do I do here? We can say 16, bring this one this side, minus 9 is equal to negative t, and then 7 is equal to negative t, then divide by negative 1 both sides, negative 7 is equal to t. You see that we're getting the same answer. Okay,